Okay, but for all its benefits, we have to talk about the other side of the coin. We need to get into the serious, scientifically backed downsides, because the potential for harm is just as real as the potential for growth.
The core of the risk, really, it lies in our brain chemistry. Every time you find a diamond or finish a build, your brain releases a little hit of dopamine. That's the chemical that makes you feel pleasure, and it motivates you to do that thing again. For some people, this can create a compulsive loop that is incredibly difficult to break.
So the crucial thing here is to recognize when fun crosses the line into a potential problem. Health professionals use criteria like these to diagnose what's called internet gaming disorder. If the game starts crowding out everything else, school, sleep, relationships, basic chores, it's just not a healthy hobby anymore.
And it's not just about behavior either. Excessive gaming can put the brain into a state of chronic hyperarousal. See, your brain often doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a digital one. Fighting a virtual monster can trigger the exact same fight or flight response. And if that's happening for hours on end, day after day, it can lead to anxiety, poor emotional control, and just total burnout.
And the risks aren't just in your head. They are very, very physical. We're seeing a huge rise in repetitive strain injuries like gamer's thumb, major postural problems from being hunched over a screen for hours, and of course, digital eye strain from staring at a bright screen without blinking enough.
So, how do we get all the good stuff without the bad? Well, the answer isn't about just banning the game or setting some rigid number of hours. It's about being intentional. It's about focusing on the context of the play.
The American Academy of Pediatrics actually has this fantastic framework, the 5 C's. First, consider the specific child. Then, evaluate the content. Are they just consuming or are they creating? Use it to calm, sure, but don't let it be the only tool. Make sure it isn't crowding out essentials like sleep or homework. And maybe most important of all, maintain open communication.
Okay, here's a super simple but incredibly powerful trick to prevent digital eye strain. It's called the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, you take a 20-second break to look at something that's 20 feet away. That's it. It just lets your eye muscles relax and reset. Simple, but it works.
And here are a few more really practical things you can do. Play the game with them. It's actually an incredible way to connect. Make simple ergonomic adjustments to their setup. Get that monitor up to eye level. And create tech-free zones, like the dinner table or the bedroom, to protect family time and, of course, sleep.
All right, for this last part, let's zoom out and consider the really big picture. Minecraft isn't just a game. It really represents a fundamental shift in how we think about play, about learning, and about human development.
So why is this game so compelling? Well, the psychologist Peter Gray argues that it taps into one of our most ancient, primal instincts, the drive to build and shape our environment. He suggests that kids are so drawn to computers because they instinctively know that mastering the digital world is a critical survival skill for the 21st century.
And this quote from him just nails it. Play is nature's way of ensuring that young mammals practice the skills they will need to survive and thrive. For thousands of years, kids played by practicing hunting or building shelters. Today, they're playing in virtual sandboxes, practicing the digital, collaborative, and creative skills they'll need for the world they're inheriting. And looking ahead, that line between game and tool is just going to keep getting blurrier. We're already seeing how platforms like Minecraft can support cognitive health from childhood all the way into our senior years, and how it can become a core part of neurodiversity affirmative therapy, which focuses on strengths, not deficits. Which leaves us with a final really crucial question. Minecraft has shown us the incredible potential of digital worlds to enrich our brains, but it's also shown us the very real dangers they pose to our well-being. So, what lessons are we going to carry forward as we build the next generation of these incredibly powerful virtual spaces?